Hello my bookworms, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sydney and today's video is going to be a reading vlog. To be more specific, a 24 and 48 hours reading vlog. So meaning I'm going to be reading for 24 hours out of the next 48 hours. Or at least try. So hey, hi, welcome back. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me for a little bit. If you're seeing a strobe light, it's because one of our light bulbs is almost out, and I'm so sorry. Tonight, actually, I'm going to be starting this vlog. So I'm starting it at midnight tonight, and then it'll go until Saturday at midnight. So today's Thursday. And I'm currently on my way out to go to a show, live music, and it is a vaccination required show, which is super cool. Caleb and I are very excited. It is Andy Schaaf. I don't know if you know him, but we're super stoked. We've loved him for a while, and they're playing literally right down the street. So we're really excited. We're gonna go do that. Here comes Miss Avin. But yes, so what am I reading, you might ask? Well, I think it's time. I think that it is time that we tackle Priory of the Orange Tree. Can you believe it? I can't. Yeah, we're gonna tackle this chunker. Am I going to finish it in the next 48 hours? I don't know, because there is a chance that I will also want to pick up another book that I just started today, which is The Only Good Indians by Stephen Graham Jones. I started it and I'm on page like 55 or something, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm really, really intrigued. So there is a chance that I will want to pick that up and see where that goes as well. But I will at least begin Priory of the Orange Tree in the next day or so. It's a long time coming. It's been on my TBR for the last like 3 months, but it's really been on my real TBR for the last like over a year. So I'm very excited. Here comes the man of the hour. Yeah, but we gotta go. Just wanted to film a little intro before, I left the house. Yeah, so the time will start tonight at midnight, and I will be back after the show.
Bye.
Okay, hello. It is past midnight. It is midnight 30 right now, so my readathon has technically started. I just got home about 15 minutes ago. The concert was a lot of fun. I had some gin and tonics, so not necessarily in the greatest position to start a new fantasy novel. However, this is the deal. So I put a poll on my Patreon with my little worm family, and the plan was to do a couple like Patreon only like reading sprints with them in this 48 hour period, because I technically like brought it up with them and we were all going to do this journey together. And tomorrow morning at 7:30 in the morning was one of the top choices that won as the poll for reading sprints. So my thought was I could either stay up late tonight and like get some pages in, or I can go to bed now and then wake up early and then do those reading sprints. So what I think is going to happen is I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to shower, wash off a little bit from the grime of social interaction and lay down. And if I fall asleep, great. Then I will wake up early and do the reading sprints and get started on Priory of the Orange Tree. I'm so excited to start it. Wow. And if I all of a sudden lay down and I'm not tired or I can't sleep, then I will listen to The Only Good Indians, which isn't very like conducive to sleep. So we'll see what happens. I'm imagining that I'm gonna lay down and be tired because I didn't sleep much last night. But yeah, that's the plan. So the idea is that you will probably see me in the morning right before we do reading sprints with my worm family. But yeah, the concert was really awesome. Andy Schaaf puts on a really good show. I really love his music. So it was a lot of fun. It was really cool to see live music again. But yeah, so potentially sleep tight. I will see you so soon.
Hi, good morning. I went to bed at 2 in the morning, maybe. And it's 7:27 in the morning. My reading sprints are in 3 minutes. And I'm making coffee. Pretty sure I still have a sleep mark right here from the pillow. So we're doing really well. If this isn't commitment, I don't know what is. trimester. So reading sprints went okay. I read 50 pages and then I was like, hey guys, I'm gonna go take a nap because I can't function. I'm really tired. And even my patrons were like, yeah, you sound really tired. You should go nap. And I was like, yep, gonna go do that. And that was at like 10:30 a.m. So I lay down on the couch right here, right next to Abby. And I took a nap. Now it is 2:40. It's 2:40. So I've had a thought. I've had a think. Cancel me. I have had a thought, basically, and let me just tell you where I'm at mentally. So, at the beginning of this video, I mentioned that I was going to start my 48 hours at midnight, so I would end at midnight on Saturday. But I technically didn't start reading until, like, 7:30 a.m. today. So, what I'm going to do, because I think I'm going to be going into work on Sunday night, so meaning I would have to stay up all night Saturday night and go to bed on Sunday morning. And I say I think I'm going into work on Sunday because I might pick up. Like, I'm not scheduled to work, but I might pick up a shift. That's neither here nor there. But that being said, I think that I am, gosh darn it, moving my 48-hour beginning time to around like 7 or 7:30 in the morning. It gives me a little bit more time because especially if I am working on Sunday night, I'm going to be reading all night that previous night anyways, so why not count it for my 48 hours, since technically that's when I started anyways. This is a long-winded explanation for what I'm doing, and it's not worth it, and I'm sorry, but I'm done now. That's what's happening. And I woke up and I ordered some coffee and a little sandwich because I need to read, damn it. I'm only 50 pages in, and I'm like 6 hours into this readathon already. I'm failing. I'm not doing well. So, I'm gonna drink some water until my coffee gets here, and also just read. I'm just gonna keep reading. And if you're wondering if I feel any better after my 2, 10, 11, 12, oh my god, like 3-hour nap, the answer is no. I don't. I'm still just as tired. So, again, we're doing really well, and I'm gonna go read. Saturday morning now. Last night we actually had an impromptu visit from one of Caleb's friends who had a flight early this morning, and he decided to, drive down here later last night so that he wouldn't have to wake up so early and drive to the airport in the morning. And now it's like 6 a.m. and I can't sleep, so I have decided to wake up. Yesterday I did get to page like 218 or something in Priory of the Orange Tree. Definitely was not as far as I wanted to get, but what I have read so far, I am really, really enjoying, which is very nice. I think that I am understanding it more than I thought that I would, just because I haven't read a high fantasy. Like, I've read high fantasy, I think I have, but like split up into a series, so like this is the first like chunker high fantasy that I've read, and I was worried that I wasn't going to be able to keep everything straight and remember like who is what and where. But Samantha Shannon does a really good job at, navigating, and it's much easier to understand than I was previously anticipating. So that is a pleasant surprise. Definitely helps me enjoy it even more. And I really am loving all of our different storylines that we're following, and I'm so intrigued to see how it all plays out. So yeah, I'm having a good time with it. But I am very awake right now at 6 a.m. It might not look like it, but I am pretty awake. As soon as I say I'm awake, I start yawning. I hate it here. Early this morning though, we are going to see our new house again. We just want to take some like measurements and start like
actually planning for, you know, renovations of what we're gonna do. So that's very exciting. If I do show you in this vlog what our new house looks like, I'm really genuinely hoping that it all of a sudden doesn't fall through, you know? Like, we close on October 12th and nothing should happen that would make us not get the house. But you know, I mean, shit happens. Everything should be fine. There's nothing that would logistically happen that we can think of that would make us not get the house, because our offer was already accepted and all of the things are in motion. But yeah, if I do show you, I really hope that everything goes okay. But yeah, I think what I'm gonna do until Caleb gets back from taking his friend to the airport, I think I'm going to edit my 10K Q&A a little bit, because it's been like a while since I posted a video. So I would rather read, honestly. But as of right now, I think I need to edit. So I'm gonna do that. Yeah, and then we'll chat later. Oh my god, guys, okay, so I just got back from seeing our house. You know, we went to just go look at the house and get some measurements. And we get to the house. We get to our new house. Granted, we haven't closed on it, but like our offer was accepted. So like it's our house almost. And it's a beautiful brick house, like a 2-story brick house, and it's beautiful. You know, it's an old brick. The house was built in like 1910. So it's like, it has a lot of old charm. It's really pretty. We get to the house this morning and there are some workers painting the house, painting the brick white. And so it was me, Caleb, and Caleb's dad, who Caleb's dad is a realtor. So he's who would get us into the house to see it anyways. Oh my goodness, when I tell you that he ran over there and started yelling, oh my God, I was so anxious. So these workers had the wrong house. No one told them to paint our house. The old owner of the house, like we called the realtor called the owner of the house who's selling it to us, and everyone was like, holy shit, what are you talking about? They're painting the house? Like, what do you mean? And they're just like, the workers, they're just up there like spray painting this brick white. And immediately me and Caleb were like, we want to throw up, you know, like it's beautiful brick. And we love this house. We wanted this house because of the brick and obviously the location and other things, but like because of the brick, you know, and they're just up there painting it, which we as people, we hate painted brick. I hate how it looks. I'm not a fan of painted brick, especially on the exterior of this beautiful house. The realtor comes, the owner of the house comes, he calls the cops, like 4 cop cars show up, not to like arrest these men who are working, but you know, to figure it out so that we can create a police report and then from there get it fixed, you know, because no one told them to paint this house. They have the wrong house. Can you believe that? Can you believe? Like only me. I looked at Caleb and I was like, this process of buying this house was going too smoothly. We knew something was gonna happen, but this was too much. It like knocked us in our stomachs, and it was, oh my goodness. Half of the exterior of this brick house is primed with white paint. Oh my God. But the plan is, I mean, they should be able to like power wash it or whatever it's called off, and it should be okay. It better be okay, because I am so nervous now. Like I really hope it's gonna be okay, because we're in love with this house and we really want this house. And if we can't get that white paint off of that brick, I don't know, man, might be a deal breaker. And I am anxious about it now. I'm like sweating all of a sudden. But now it's 10:25 in the morning and I was supposed to have reading sprints with my patrons at 10, and I told them that I was going to see my new house and etc. And I said it might be 10:30. So Caleb is still at the house with his dad and the police officers and the workers currently right now. I was like, I gotta go home. I was like, I have something to do. So now we're doing sprints at 10:30. So I have 5 more minutes until it's 10:30. And wow. I cannot believe that happened. How could you who said to paint our house? I just can't believe it. But yeah, so I guess that's the update. Really horrible, stressful morning. But hopefully it all works out. I mean, we toured the interior of the house again, and we're just as excited, if not more, to have that house. I just hope that they can fix that brick because it'll be so cool. Like, we really love that house. So, moment of silence. Thank you. Sunday now. I'm kind of a trash human and stopped vlogging entirely yesterday. So the last time I think that I updated this vlog was right after the tragedy that was painting the brick of our new house. And then I had my reading sprints with my patrons, and at the tail end of those, again, I got really tired. I think that I really underestimated how difficult filming a vlog, a cohesive vlog, would be while I'm also doing night shift. So this whole 24 and 48, yeah, it's not really applicable anymore because 48 has come and gone, and I definitely haven't read for 24 hours. 24 and 36, that's shorter. It's a shorter time period than 48. Delete? Math is hard. Numbers suck. But so basically, this is just going to turn into just a reading vlog. Because I'm still finishing Priory of the Orange Tree. I have made it to page 320 or something, and I'm still really enjoying it. It's really, really intriguing. I'm really loving all of the different storylines. And again, I'm still pretty surprised at how well I'm able to follow along with all of these different characters. I am pleasantly surprised. And I think that's just big ups to Samantha Shannon for her writing. And reading this is making me realize that I really want to continue the Bone Season series. So I am turning into a big fan. I'm really enjoying it. And I'm very relieved because, this was a 5-star prediction for me. And I don't have a good track record with those. So this is good. I'm enjoying myself, loving all of the dragons, of course. And yeah, so it's Sunday. It's 1:30 p.m. now, and that's really where we're at. The plan for the day is just to, lounge around. I'm gonna read. I'm gonna hopefully get pretty stinking far into the Priory. If not finish it, I don't know. I don't want to tell myself that I'm gonna finish it and then be upset if I don't. So I'm just gonna try to get to maybe 200 more pages or so today. But I also do have to stay up all night tonight because I'm gonna pick up a shift at work tomorrow. So the plan to finish it really could happen, but I just didn't want to say it out loud. So even though I just did. But yeah, if you wanted an update on the house situation, we don't really have one. We're very anxious about it, and every time I bring it up or Kayla brings it up, we both get viscerally upset. So it's a waiting game. It's just, there might be a duplicate title that was sold on the dark web or some shit. I don't really know, because someone else hired these people to paint this brick on our brand new beautiful brick house. So it's really unclear. We have to figure it out, and hopefully it gets figured out this week and our closing day does not get postponed. So we will see. We will see what happens, and for now I need to not think about it, and I'm just going to have some coffee and we're going to lounge around and not do anything except read, of course. But yeah, so deep breaths, everything's fine. Talk to you later. Hello, look at me updating you on the same exact day from the last update. Look at me go. I have officially made it a little over halfway in Priory of the Orange Tree, and it is still incredible. I'm really, really loving it. I'm just really kind of amazed with how easily I'm following, and maybe I should stop thinking of it that way, but it's just really good. And I just read for an hour and a half or something, maybe just an hour, but it really felt like I was only reading for maybe 15-20 minutes. And I really love when that happens with a book, because it doesn't feel like I'm exerting any brain power, especially during a high fantasy. I expected to be tired after reading this book for a while, but that's not happening. And it's really refreshing. I'm really loving it. And now it is late. It's like midnight 30 now, and Caleb has to go to bed, obviously, but I have to stay up all night because I picked up a shift tomorrow, so I am working the next 2 nights. But I am hoping to get a really good chunk of this finished tonight. I mean, I have like 6 hours left of the audiobook, but again, I'm not gonna like try to fly through it and finish it in one sitting. It'd be cool if I could read for the next 6 hours straight, but I don't know if that'll happen. So I'm hoping to get at least another 100 pages done tonight at least. But yeah, so that's it. It's time for bed for Caleb. I'm gonna go, I don't know, maybe shower and just freshen up and then get ready to read for the next long while. But yeah, good night. I will talk to you tomorrow.
Hi, good morning. Do you see that natural light? It's because it's morning and I haven't stopped reading. I've almost been awake for 24 hours. So basically what I'm saying is that the original theme for this vlog is kind of, coming back to life. It's not all for naught. I only have 50 pages left of Priory of the Orange Tree. I really did stay up for pretty much 6 hours straight and finish it almost. But here's my theory. This is what's happening. So it's Monday morning now, and I'm picking up a shift tonight at work. So obviously I stayed up all night like we literally just discussed. And I just know that these last 50 pages of this book are going to hurt me. So what's happening is I'm going to go to bed, and then I'm going to wake up a little bit early before work and then finish the book before I go to work. I want to be able to sleep. I just know I'm either going to be thoroughly upset and crying, or like just my adrenaline's going to be pumping because it's just setting it up that way. And I need to be able to sleep before I work. So that's where we're at. I would like to say how absolutely incredible this book is. I do not feel like I just read for like 6 hours straight. Like straight. Yeah. I basically was reading and I looked up. I was like, did the streetlights just turn on, or like what is that? It's like, oh, that's the sun. Like, I don't feel fatigued. I don't feel like I was reading for 6 hours. Like, this book was, and it still is, I haven't finished it yet, but it's amazing. Like, its pacing is incredible. It, like, is throwing in these action scenes at the perfect times and also at some pretty unexpected times. The characters are incredible. I'm nervous for the ending, but I am so happy that I decided to pick it up this weekend. But like I said, it's daytime now and I have to go to bed. So we got my blackout curtains currently going on. I just have to close that one. But I am going to go sleep. And then I'll finish this later and we will, do the whole little end of the vlog wrap up thing that we always do. So then, yeah, see you later. I'm not making sense. Bye. Hi, it's the next day and it is 5 p.m. I just woke up. My original plan was to finish the book before work, like previously discussed, but I was way too tired, so I pressed snooze quite a few times. It's fine, but I have finished Priory of the Orange Tree. Do you believe it? I don't. It was absolutely fantastic. I really, really love this book. I think that the pacing was absolutely fantastic. I do not feel like I just read an 800 plus whatever page book. And I read chunks at like hours at a time, like it was just so gripping and very entertaining. I really loved all of the different storylines that we were following. I know it's an epic fantasy. I know that's like kind of the point, but like every single storyline I was so intrigued in, and just like how it all came together at the end, it was really good. The ending final like battle scene, it was great. I am not going to lie, I was a little bit confused at the last 2 chapters, so I definitely want to go back and look through those one more time to make sure that I understand them, but it was absolutely fantastic. And I'm giving it a 5 stars. I don't think it deserves any less. Really happy I finally read this book. But I guess that's really all I have for you. I have to go get my night started, I guess, since it's 5 p.m. Night shift sucks. But yeah, thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me for a little bit. I know this vlog was a little bit, all over the place. That's a night shift nurse schedule for you. I say I'm coming back with a update in a few hours, and then it turns out that I took a nap that whole time and I don't have an update for you at all. So it's definitely a struggle over here, but we're doing what we can. We're doing our best. But again, thank you. If you are still watching, leave the orange and dragon emoji down below in the comments, whichever one. And while you're down there, don't forget to subscribe, like the video. I always appreciate your support. And of course, be kind to one another and happy reading. Bye.